The other big wide receiver signing, or expected signing, is Allen Robinson with the Chicago Bears. So now the two top free agents are off the board. Thoughts on this one, Mr. Chicago?
Yeah, well, it's similar because we're trying to support a young quarterback like Trubisky, like we are with Mahomes. But I think this is a really cool opportunity for Allen Robinson. I'll tell you why. The Bears do not have a guy who is the face of their receiver position in the franchise. They don't have Tim Brown, Steve Largent, Steve Smithy. They truly don't. Peter, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Who is the Bears' all-time leader in receiving yards?
Marty Booker.
No, it's not even close. Johnny Morris in the 1960s. Number 2, Harlan Hill in the 1950s. We have seen a whole cast of characters. Willie Gault, Dennis McKinnon. Marty Booker played some good ball. Curtis Conway. David Terrell, bust. Brandon Marshall felt like a rental. Alshon left. White keeps getting hurt. This is the guy. You cannot understand how thirsty they are for a number 1 wide receiver in Chicago. It is the thing they haven't had that they've been looking for since I was 5 years old. Yeah. So you come in and you do anything like you did in 2015. You're so damn young. They will worship you. I'm telling you, your jersey will be in every kid there. They want a wide receiver. This is a great opportunity for this dude.
He's 24. I think there is some risk there. There's an injury. Also, when he was healthy, he had one great season. The next season wasn't as great. And you can say that's because of the system, the quarterback, or whatever. But there are some questions there. To me, I'm with you because the reward way outweighs the risk. Yeah. They are so receiver hungry in Chicago that I'm so glad that they went out and got this done.
And I don't think they're done. I think Ryan Pace, this is like his moment. This is his year where it's all right. We didn't really work out with Glennon, right, last year. There's been other moves that they've made as general manager where it hasn't been a home run. This one, I feel like, is a home run. Allen Robinson last year in August, I was getting texts from all the Jacksonville sources saying, Allen Robinson looks amazing before the ACL injury. They get him, and I think we might look at maybe I'm looking at the wide receivers, but a Taylor Gabriel type. I mean, who knows who they bring in? Another speedster, an Albert Wilson, something like that, where they have another guy. Because last year it was, this is no insult to these guys, but Deontay Thompson and Dontrell Inman,
Wright's great, but a veteran.
They weren't going to win games with those guys as their playmakers. Now they have no excuse.
There was a game where Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen were their leading receivers. They're both running backs, were the top 2 leading receivers. I will say this, though. There's a lot of narrative going around about this draft saying there isn't a true number 1, there isn't a Julio or Antonio Brown, which means there's going to be a lot of wide receivers, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, even 6th round. So look forward to the Chicago Bears diving into that and pulling a rookie that they'll implement right into the system and play well this year.
Cam Meredith had one incredible season. Then he had the ACL injury, a crazy injury, so he'll be back as well. If Kevin White can stay healthy. The ifs on the offense now have a lot to do with health. Yeah. But now you take Allen Robinson, Triggs, off the board, who I think was the top free agent. Sammy Watkins gets paid by Kansas City. Who's next? Who's next? Like, scratch those guys off. Who's the next free agent wide receiver?
I think Paul Richardson is the next guy as far as there it goes. I know Seattle tried bringing him back and considered numbers, and he said, I'm going to hit the market instead. And then the interesting one is this Albert Wilson, who played with the Chiefs. There's obviously no spot for him anymore because that's been filled. I look at some of the teams that Jacksonville maybe, Miami's a possibility. Now Jarvis Landry's gone. It's a very interesting market because Mike Garafolo is right. Top heavy, 2 names.
That's why Robinson they got paid, right? Because the draft doesn't have depth, according to a lot of people, either.
And young, 24, 21, and they're gone.